You are welcome back to my channel. This is Master MTV. I want to show you how to sharpening comparison between Zion clipper blade and the Best City clipper blade. Which one is hard to sharp when the Zion clipper blade is misused or overused? When the Zion clipper blade is misused or overused, which one is hard to sharp out of the two? Now, I will now take you to the field so that take you to the sharpening workshop for we to do sharpening comparison between Best City clipper blade and the Zion clipper blade. The Zion clipper blade is very thick, heavy. It's a taper clipper blade, very heavy in hand. Though Best City clipper blade is a stubborn clipper blade too, but it's not heavy like a Best. It's not heavy like a Zion clipper blade, and it's not thick like a Zion clipper blade. So let us go into the workshop now and do the sharpening comparison between the two. Which one is simple to sharp out of the two? Which one is hard to sharp out of the two? Let us go now into the field and do the sharpening comparison. This is a tutorial to do sharpening comparison between two very stubborn clipper blades. Let us go. Good morning. You are welcome back to my channel. This is Master MTV. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. For you to be seeing my new updatings the moment I'm releasing my video to my YouTube channel, you are going to be the number one to be seeing the videos. Today's tutorial is how to sharpen Zion clipper blade. And let me look at this name very well. Okay, Best City clipper blade and Zion clipper blade. This is Best City clipper blade. This is Best City. I want to do sharpening comparison. I want to sharpen Best City clipper blade and Zion clipper blade. This is Zion. This is Zion clipper blade. This is Zion and the Best City. Zion and the Best City. So I want to do sharpening comparison. These two clipper blade has been used roughly. Let me show you the inner surface of it. This is Zion. You see how the inner surface is. This one has been used rotting. It has been used rotting. Can you see the surface? So I want to show you the way to sharpen Zion clipper blade step by step. At the same time, Best City clipper blade. Can you see this one too? It has been used roughly. You can see it. So look at the two. Look at the surfaces. These two clipper blade has been used roughly, overused. There's something called repackaging. I will soon do video on that one too. Repackaging, how they repackage blade. When they use it finish, they condemn the blade. I will now bring them back to life again. You see it? You see the two? You can see it. So let us go into the field now. So I will sharpen them one by one. Don't forget, the reason why I'm putting the masking tape at the back is to allow my thumb to have total control over the blade. Malik, suffer, brother. Suffer. I don't know what happened. And they record. Just a minute, they come. Off your shoe, come to this side, please. I will record here, they record here too. I record please.
Okay.
As you see me here, I always busy. Oh, no be lie. Oh, this one I record, this one I record. So I will show you the way I apply the masking tape at the back for easy grading. So I'll now show you the way I apply the masking tape at the back. You can see it. That is for ZION clipper blade. This is for best city. This is for best city. So let us start the sharpening now. I want to start from the best city clipper blade. And don't forget, before we go, we clean the surface of our stone we want to use. We clean the surface. Then we apply oil. Then we use special stone first to rub the surface. I'm trying to activate the surface of the sharpening stone I want to use to sharpen the clipper blades now. You can see it. After that one, you now use your biscuit board. This is biscuit board. You see it. Then you now draw little kerosene at the surface at interval. Then let us start from the best city, the upper clipper blade for best city. Let me show you the inner surface very well. You see the inner surface of the upper clipper blade for ZION. You see the inner surface for the bottom clipper blade for ZION. So I want for the best city. The first one is best city. This one is best city. So I want to start sharpening from the best city clipper blade. Let us go now. I've activated the surface. Yeah, I want to clean the clipper blade very well. I want to remove all the rubbles, all the solutions, so that we'll check the inner surface whether it has been sharpened very well. So I'm trying to check before I show it to the screen. Yeah, let me show you. Can you see this one has been sharpened correctly? Don't forget, before you start your sharpening again, you try to activate the surface of your super hard manual sharpening stone. Don't forget, it's very compulsory. Then application of kerosene at interval, dropping at interval. Then this is the bottom clipper blade for best city. That is to and fro 10 times. That is to and fro 10 times. That is to and fro 10 times. That is to and fro 20 times for each side. Let us clean the surface. Let us clean the blade very well and examine the surface. You see that the shining is likely to appear. The sharpening has started. Can you see that place the stone has not touched it? You see all those shiny area, that is where the stone is touching now. Let us go again. And don't forget, activating the surface is very, very important before you start your sharpening. It's very, very important. When you sharpen finish, you open and down, you open the blade down. When you have not finished your sharpening, see the way I place it down. Then application of the kerosene, that is activating of the surface of the stone. Let us go again. That is 10 times. That is 10 times. That is 10 times. That is 20 times each for one side, making 40 times each for each side. Let us check again. I'll be showing you this thing one by one so that you can be able to be seeing the differences as you continue the sharpening, how the sharpening is taking effect on the surface of the inner surface of the bottom clipper blade. Can you see now that the shining is covering large portion? Look at the small blades towards the center, by the center of the blade. From the left hand side to the right hand side, you can see the black portion in a line, which means the stone has not touched that area. Wherever you see shining, the stone has touched that area. Look towards the edge here, so the stone has not touched it. We have to continue sharpening till we cover everything up. Can you see it in this way? You can see it. You see the black portion there. The stone has not touched it. Don't forget to treat the surface of your stone. Don't forget. Ten times. 10 times. 10 times. 10 times. That is 20 times each for one side, making 20 times in 3 places. That is 60 times for each side. For first side, 60 times. For second side, 60 times. Let us check again and see the progress of the work. Let us check again. Yeah, you can see it in this way. Towards the edge again, the stone has not touched it. This clipper blade has been overused. There's something called repackaging. When they use the clipper blade door, they now use another system to force it to work again. Until they use it, the clipper blade cannot cut again before they remember to resharpen it again. That is why I'm telling you, in my environment, the way they use their own clipper blade is overused. If you don't know how to sharpen clipper blade very well, you cannot sharpen clipper blade for them correctly. That is 10 times. That is 10 times. That is 10 times. That is 20 times again, making 80 times. The sharpening is progressing little by little. I will still show you. I'll be showing you one by one so that I can be able to be seeing the differences that is there. Can you see? But when you watch it very well towards the head, can you see it in this way? Towards the edge of the blade, the stone has not touched it. That is why you need to move round for the camera to pick the exact surface, so that you can be able to see the place that has touched with the stone, the place that has not touched at all. But when you look very well, you watch very well, you can see it in this way towards the edge. Yeah, you can see it towards the edge. You see black dot towards the edge of the clipper blade. Those small tiny blades. Can you see it? Let us go again. That is how we continue sharpening. Don't forget to activate the surface of your stone before you take any process. Don't forget, it's very important. I've used special stone first. So special stone is not almost used every time. That is 10 times. That is 10 times. That is 10 times. Yeah, that is 80 times each. For one side, that is total counting. This is another 20 again, making 80 times each. 80 times each. See, remain towards this area. Let me still show you again. The sharpening, look at where I use my finger to cover the edge of this side. This side, the other side has been covered up, but where I'm covering towards the edge, it's not, the sharpening has not reached that area very well. I want to use see it in this way. Okay, you can see it towards the edge. That bigger blade by this side. After the bigger blade, let me see replace it again. You can be able to, I want to locate it out. Yeah, you can see it in this way. The first bigger blade, the first small blade, second, third, fourth to about fifth or sixth. Can you see it in that way? You see it? So it has not touched here. All the remaining places have been touched by the stone. Let us go again. That is how I will continue to be sharpening and to be showing you one by one, so that I can be able to be seeing the differences in sharpening. You can see the way I'm activating the surface of the stone before the use. You need to activate the surface of your super hard manual sharpening stone. Let us go again. That is 20 times straight. That is 20 times each, making 100 times each for one side. You take note of the counting for the Best City clipper blade. Best City clipper blade. Best City clipper blade. Let us watch now and see how it is. Let me come with the small blade. Let me come with the two blades. You see it now? So this is for the small blade. So let us now test. Ajewa, mo ń ṣe lọ. So I'm trying to test. So don't forget the sharpening for the upper clipper blade. The first side is 20 times. For the best cities, the second side is 20 times. Then for the bottom clipper blade, the first side is 100 times to and fro. The second side is 100 times to and fro. That is 20 times each for one side in 5 places. That was the way I sharpen it. The step by step I follow in sharpening it. So want to test now. See the way I'm testing. I'm using the upper clipper blade surface to rub the inner surface of the bottom clipper blade continuously, so that it will be as if I've mounted it on the clipper blade, a clipper engine. So when I open it now, and you can see the carbon feel everywhere the upper clipper blade is placing, which means this clipper blade is sharpening correctly. Let us open it now and see. Can you see it now? Can you see it? Then let me show you the. You can see the two. You can see it in this way. So this clipper blade has been sharpened correctly. But don't forget, this side is 20 times each. That is to and fro counting. This side is 20 times each to and fro counting before it was sharpened correctly. Then this side is 100 times to and fro counting in sharpening. This side too is 100 times to and fro. So this one is 20, 20, 100, 100. Don't forget. Then let us now go for the ZION clipper blade and compare the counting before the action will be completed. Don't forget, before we go, this is a fresh sharpening on the ZION clipper blade. We need to use special stone for the first sharpening. This is the special stone I'm using now. I'm using the special stone now. You can see it now. Now I want to return it. Again, I will now use biscuit bone. This is the biscuit bone. After I've used the special stone. You can see it now. You can see it now. Then after, I now use kerosene to cover the whole surface of the super hard manner snapping stone. The first one is special stone I used to rub. The second one is biscuit bone. Then the third one now is now kerosene. Then before everything is oil. But I first apply oil, thick oil. Now I want to start the sharpening for the ZION clipper blade. Let me show you before we start. ZION clipper blade. You look at the surface. This clipper blade has been overused. It has been used roughly. Only this camera cannot pick it very well, because towards the head like this, there is black area there. Black, very, very black. This front is down totally. It was down. But the camera cannot pick it very well. It only picks the inner surface of the bottom clipper blade very well. Now let us start the sharpening for the ZION clipper blade from the upper clipper blade. That is 20 times. That is 20 times each for one side. I just go straight forward. That is 20 times each for one side. Let us see how the inside is now. Let me examine before I now show it on the camera. I get it closer to the camera. There's one blade here, the clipper blade does not touch. The camera doesn't pick it well. This side. Then if you look towards the edge of the clipper blade from here to the other side here, yeah, I'm telling you sincerely, the stone has not touched it. See the shining area? And don't forget, for the first one I sharpened the best city clipper blade, that one is 2020. This one now I've sharpened 20 times for this side, 20 times for this side. Still we have to go back again. You see the difference now? So for the best city, this one, the upper blade for this one is 20 times here, 20 times here. This one now we are going for the second time now. We are going for the second time. That is 20 times. That is 20 times each for one side. Total now is 40 for one side, 40 for the other side. Don't forget, let me check the inner side. Let me study the inner surface very well before I get it closer to the camera. This blade has been misused. It has been misused. This is the second time. We are still going back again for the sharpening. We are still going back again. It has not been sharpened correctly. Don't forget, before you go, you activate the surface of your stone very well. Then don't forget application of the kerosene at interval. Don't forget at all, it's very, very compulsory. Without this, you cannot get actual sharpening correctly. So let us go again for the third time. That is 20 times. That is 20 times again, making 60 times for first side, 60 times for the other side. That is 20 times in 3 places for each side for the upper clipper blade of ZION. Let me study the inner surface now and get it closer to the camera. Yeah, let me get it closer to the camera. This is the third time, making 60 times for each side. We are still going back again, still remain one. It will now be 80 times each for one side for the ZION clipper blade, upper clipper blade. Can you see now? You see the difference. This one is 20 times, 20 times. We are now going for the fourth time for the ZION clipper blade, for the upper clipper blade now. That's the sharpening comparison between the two, between the best city clipper blade and the ZION clipper blade overused. That is 20 times. That is 20 times again, making 80 times each for one side, 80 times each. Yeah, the sharpening is okay now. Let me show you. The sharpening is okay now. You can see it. The sharpening is okay now. It's okay now. So when you sharpen it finish, you drop it in this way. You open the surface now. Then don't forget, you treat the surface of your stone before any sharpening. It's very, very important. It is very, very important you do that. Then don't forget the application of your kerosene at interval. You can see it. Don't forget at all. Now we are now going for bottom clipper blade for ZION clipper blade. We are going for the sharpening now. This one is overused, very, very, and this blade is very, very stubborn, very, very thick, very, very heavy. The weight of this clipper blade is 3 times of that best city. It's 3 times or about 3.5 times. Can you see the surface now? This one has been misused, overused. So we are now bringing it back to normal by the sharpening. We want to return it back to new one again. Let us start the sharpening. That is 20 times. That is 20 times each for one side. Let us now clean and watch how the inside is. I want to study the inside first before I now take it closer to the camera. The sharpening has started from this bigger blade here, then the back of the small blade. The back of the small blade. Let us get it closer to the camera and see what is going on. I want to fashion it out very well so that I can be able to see it exactly. So can you see it in this way? Where you see the shining, this thicker blade by the corner here, by here, the other one here, you see it. Then now join with the bottom of the small clipper blade. Can you see making U shape? So the stone has started the wall from that place. Then when you look the back here, you see the shining has come out. So this is number one process. Now let us go. We want to know the differences in sharpening between best city clipper blade overused and the ZION clipper blade overused. Don't forget, you remember to activate the surface of your stone before any sharpening. Can you see the way I'm doing it? You need to follow the process so that you can be able to get it right. You need to follow the process. Let us go again. That is 20 times. That is 20 times each for one side, making 40 times each for each side. 40 times each. 40 times each for one side. I want to study it before I get it closer to the camera. The stone has touched here very well. Then the U shape is now extending to the front. Try to close up. Let me get it closer to the camera. Yeah, you can see it in this way. You can see it like this. Where you see that black area, dark area, the stone has not worked on it. Where you see the shining, the stone has started working there. Now progressing to the front. You can see it. Watch it carefully. So I want you to really understand the processing step by step in sharpening different type of clipper blade. You might be thinking sharpening is the same. They are not the same. What you are watching or studying in the inner surface of each blade is very, very different. Don't forget, activating the surface of your stone is very, very important. Activating the surface of your stone is very, very important. You can't do without it. You can't do without it. Now, you drop your kerosene at interval. You see the way I'm dropping. So if you don't want to use your finger, you just wait for some seconds. It will cover up. Can you see that the kerosene is covering up the surface of the super hard manner sharpening stone now? Within 5 seconds, 15 seconds, 20 seconds, it has covered up, finished now. Then you continue. That is 20 times. That is 20 times again. 20 times each for one side. Total counting now is 60 times each for first side, second side, 60 times each. Let us now watch. I want to study the inner surface before I now get it closer to the camera. Yeah. The sharpening has covered this area very well. It has covered the back of this area very well. Then remain the front here. The front. Let me show you. Let me get closer to the camera. I want to place it very well so that I want the surface to show. Yeah, can you see it now? Look at this edge here towards the edge. You can see the black portion there. You can see the black portion towards the edge here. From the center towards the edge, the stone has not touched it very well. So we are still going back again. Don't forget, that is the third time I've shown you now. 60 times each for one side. We are going for the fourth time now. Activating the surface is very, very important. Don't forget, you cannot sharp without activating the surface of the stone in this process. There are some ways you can still sharp again with ordinary kerosene. There are some ways you can sharp with ordinary oil. The tutorial will come on this one too. How you can use kerosene and oil to sharp, how you can use machine oil to sharp. We'll be doing everything step by step. Just subscribe and follow the channel. Press the notification button for you to be seeing the updating every time. So you can see it now. It's covering up by itself. When you drop it at interval, it will cover up by itself. Let us go again. Yeah, can you see now? The treatment has entered in between the grid, that is masking tape, and the back of the clipper blade. Can you see now? It has removed. It has soaked. So you need to be very, very careful. If care is not taken out, it can injure the tongue. So I've removed this one. Before you replace another masking tape at the back, you need to clean the back very well. You need to clean the blade very well. You remove the solution. You remove the oil. You remove the particle there. Then you now reapply another grid at the back. You apply another one at the back. You can see it now. So you need to reapply the kerosene again. You need to reapply. I've counted 3 before. That is 20 times. That is 20 times again. This is number 4 times now. That is 80 times each for one side. Don't forget, for the best city, 100 times for one side, 100 times for the other side, for the bottom clipper blade. 20 times for this side, 20 times for the other side for the upper clipper blade. For the best city now, we are counting 60 for the upper clipper blade for this one. The 80 times here, 80 times here. This one now is 80 times here, 80 times here now. And yet we have not getting exactly what we want to get. Yeah, remains here now. This place I'm touching. This place I'm touching here. Yeah, can you see it? Look at this place in form of triangle. So let us go again. This is going to be number 5. This is going to be the 5th round, if I'm not mistaken. This is going to be the fifth round. So you can be using your mind to count so that you can compare when the best city clipper blade, this one is best city, is overused, and when the Zion clipper blade is overused, what is the difference in sharpening? You yourself use your mind to calculate. We are going for the fifth times now. That is 20 times. You see, the masking tape has removed again. That is where we know the stubborn clipper blade. That is where we know the stubborn clipper blade to sharp. Don't forget we have sharpened for this side. I've counted two for the other side before the masking tape removed. Don't forget you return little kerosene at the top. That is 20 times. Let us clean now and see how the surface is. Yeah, this clipper blade has been misused totally. Let me show you now. That is going to be number 5 now. That is 100 times each for one side, but still, yeah, if you can watch this area in form of triangle towards the edge, you will see dark portion there in form of triangle. Watch carefully. This side I'm touching in form of triangle, very black, just dark towards the edge. You see it? We are still going for the 6 times now, which means the sharpening for the Zion clipper blade when misused together with the best city, this one is hard to sharp. This one is 100 times now. This one is 100 times for the sharpening. Now we are still going for the 6th time for this one, for the Zion clipper blade. Don't forget to treat the surface of your blade, of the stone before you go. Application of the kerosene at interval. Don't forget. Then let us go for the last time. It may be the last, or we may still do another one again. You cannot decide yet. That is 20 times. That is 20 times each now, making 120 times for first side, 120 times for the other side. Let us now watch. Yeah, let us watch carefully now and see what is going on. Can you see now? You see the inner surface now? Can you see it? When you are sharpening the clipper blade, we are looking for two things. We are looking for total shining across, for everything to shine up. All those black areas we will remove all. The second one is total flatness. The all surface have to be very, very flattened for the bottom clipper blade surface and for the upper clipper blade surface. We now test now. This is Zion. I don't know whether I can see it very well. Yeah. So we continue the testing now. You see the way I position it down? It is very very hard to test for stronger blade. This Zion clipper blade is very very strong. Zion, you can see it. It is very very stubborn, thick, heavy, strong, very very hard to sharp. So before you can get the carbon, you need to do it very well. You need to do it very well. You need to do this testing very well. It is different from the Best City clipper blade. That is another difference again. When you sharpen the Best City finish, you want to test whether it's work fine. It's not hard to test. But when you are sharpening for Zion clipper blade, it's very very hard to sharp. That is number one. Secondly, if you want to test whether the clipper blade is sharpening correctly, it's very very hard to test. So you need to take note. And the counting is different. This one is bottom clipper blade for Zion is 120 for each side, to and fro. 100 times for Best City, to and fro when you overused. The upper clipper blade for Best City is 20 times each for one side. For the Zion clipper blade, the upper clipper blade counting is 80. 80 times for one side, 80 times for the other side. Can you see the difference? The difference is clear. Let us test again. It has not covered well. It has not covered well. Yeah, let us open now and see. Let us open it and see. So can you see it now? Can you see it? So it has been sharpened correctly. Can you see it? It's going to work like a new clipper blade or even better than the new clipper blade. You can see the sharpening comparison between the Zion clipper blade and the Best City clipper blade. You can see it. This is Zion clipper blade. This is Best City. So Zion clipper blade is very very difficult when used rotting, and Best City clipper blade is very hard, but not as hard as this Zion clipper blade. This one is simple to sharpen. This one is hard to sharp. Though the both are very very hard to sharp.